Welcome back to the podcast called Tell the World, and I'm your host, Otha. I'm your host, Otha B. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you guys are doing great. We're back again, and we're back on some more episodes. Got another episode. Man, is it cold? Is it cold? Is it freezing? I talked to my mom last night and she was telling me that it was freezing. Then I talked to my sister this morning and she told me it was freezing up there in Wisconsin. It is cold, very cold. Um, what else is new? Oh yeah, and I had a friend that I talked to today. He was telling me that he had a plane that ran off the runway because of the ice. So the plane lost traction and ran off the ramp. Not the ramp, but ran off the runway and slid over. Looks like into the grass, and everybody was safe on the plane. So nothing major, but it's a lot of factors in ice, and sometimes it's hard to get that attraction with your wheels if there's black ice out there on the ground, on the pavement, any kind of way where you start to slide. So blessings to them. They didn't have no injuries. Everybody's safe. Pilots, the customers. So everything was good. Anyway, guys, we have an episode tonight, and this episode here, man, you know, you ever had a point in your life where you know, some people have struggles, and sometimes those struggles tend to follow them. And sometimes, after a struggle and you get freedom back into your life, sometimes you're trying to wonder, what's your next move or what's basically left of you, right? What's left of you in life, right? You're trying to figure out what is left of you, right? Because life sometimes where we do get that fresh start, but sometimes we don't know how to go because you don't know what's left in you. Are you ready to pursue the journey of your new life? What's left of you? What's left of you in life when everything else is gone? You have no more troubles, no more pain, no more ill wills, no more arguments, no more fights, right? Because there comes a point of time in life where things fall away, right? People leave, jobs end, dreams change, plans work out the way we just imagine, right? So what's left? And when all that noise disappear, you know, you're trying to figure out what's left. And are you standing just by yourself? No titles, no labels, no applause, just you. And who are you with all that noise, right? You're not that other person no more that was in all of that chaos. So once you get out the chaos, you get out the troubles, you leave that bad job and you're starting your life back over. Who are you and what's left of you? Well, let me tell you something that's real important. You are not what walked away, right? You are not the mistake you made. You are not, and I repeat, you are not the version of yourself that didn't know better, right? Right? Because we all know what's best for us, right? And sometimes we're trying to figure out what's best for us. Sometimes we're trying to figure out what's best for us. It can be tough, right? Because at a time, you were all these other things, right? Sometimes you can become a note planner all the time. You can become that in life. Sometimes you just live a life of just planning, and you don't know how to stop doing that until one day the pen breaks, the pencil breaks, or there's no paper to write on no more. Is there anything left of you without all of that? Yes, it is. There is something left of you. You have to look at how we live our lives and things that make us become who we are at that time, right? But what's left of you is truly inside, right? What's left of you inside? The core of you, what's that? Your heart, your relentless, your ability, what, to keep going, even when life tried to break you. Trust me. Sometimes those things that we had mechanically that had us always moving in life, once that wheel or those mechanics break, you still are the whole of the person, the heart, the air you breathe, right? Your lungs, right? Things about you is still there. Yes, feelings are there, but it's bits and broken pieces of the fabric of you letting go of the madness, right? You letting go of the changes, right? And your ability to just keep going even when life tried to break you, right? It's because we're going to go through some other things too. And this is getting to, the core of yourself and realizing that, wait a minute, I'm still alive, right? That's if you're still breathing. That's if you're still breathing. There are still something powerful inside of you, right? You're still breathing. That's powerful because what? You can still breathe. Ask yourself this. Let's see. Do I still care? Do I still care? Do I still feel? Do I still hope? Or even just a little? Do I still love? Do I still love? Things like that. If the answer is yes, then you are not empty. You are becoming what's left of you, right? And what's left of all of us, y'all, because we've all been taught things. We all have gotten some wise words of wisdom, right? Right? Lessons, and we learned the hard way, right? Strand you didn't know you had that in you. That wisdom is still there. And sometimes you don't think you have those strengths in you. You didn't know that you had it. It was there. It's clouded by what? The vibration of the stresses and the worries. And you think that I got all this to deal with, but you can't deal with one thing that gives you space and gives you freedom in life, right? And that's you, the core of you, right? The core of you. Compassion you earn through pain. Compassion you earned through pain. You're still here, right? You dealt with it, you felt it. Life may have taken things from you, right? Lots of us have things taken away from us. But it didn't take you. It didn't take me, right? That's how you have to look at life. When you're still breathing, you're like, wait. You might have got this and you might have got that, but you didn't get everything. You didn't get everything, right? What about the rebuilding part, right? Rebuilding from what's left. You ever thought about that? What's left to rebuild of you? The rebuilding part is the roadblocks of you, right? You're starting to rebuild something. Not necessary blocks, right? Not necessary a home, right? Not necessary things that require things to be built, but the pieces of you that get things to build right or get some type of structure built around you. A foundation that recreates you at your best, redefines you from how you was before, and that you're not that same person anymore, right? You're not that same person anymore. You're rebuilding a new you. You have you have accepted, you accepted not defeat. You have accepted your part, your role. You have accepted, you know, the sins of the cause, the participation. Responsibility is always starting with self first. It's real important. Starts with self, right? Let me tell you something. That's real important to start first, right? You got to start, with yourself. And those are the starts to rebuilding parts of you in life that you're starting to add on. Don't beat yourself up, right? Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. You know, it's something left of you. Trust me, you're still breathing. We all get the chances of life. We all get the chances to take the gloves off and stop fighting, right? Put the gloves down and start rebuilding. Sometimes life doesn't give us a restart, it gives us a rebuild. Restart is a quick button. You can press that button. Man, I restarted so many damn times. But we all have, right? We all have restarted so many times. That button is jammed. That restart button is stuck, right? Sometimes the restart button of life can get stuck. But have you ever thought about rebuilding and taking that old button out and just rebuilding a new button, right? You don't have to rebuild from perfection. You build from what's left. What's left is enough, right? Enough to love again, right? Enough to dream again, enough to speak your truth, enough to tell your story, right? To tell your story, right? You don't need to be who you were. You just need to be honest about who you are now, right? And that's more important. I think that's how God sees us. Once God has forgiven you, you don't have to be the old person no more. You're becoming the new person of yourself because you have talked to your creator. Your creator has forgave you, and trust me, within self, within the conversation between you and God of forgiveness, nobody can tell you shit. You move on, right? With yourself. If you're listening to this and you're feeling lost, right? I want you to hear this clearly. You still matter. Your life still has value. We all have value. Even the ones that mess up, we all have value. It can't be measured. My value is better than yours? No, because I would be contradicting myself if I said that my life was better than yours. I would not have that ego within me. It's just not good, right? You still matter. Your life still has value. Your story is not finished. None of our stories is never finished, no matter how many times we keep pressing that restart button again. It's about rebuilding, and this time, the foundation that you rebuild again about yourself, it has better structure to stand anything. Meaning what? You're not going to be the weak link of the structure of your life, right? What's left of you is exactly what you need for your next chapter, right? Those are the important parts. What's left of you who's still breathing, who is still breathing. Well, guys, I hope this helps someone out there. Like and subscribe, share it, and share it to someone who may need to listen to it. And remember, you deserve a chance to, and think about it. Don't count yourself out. That concludes Tell the World podcast.